See all of them, but you never know. So make sure you have your cameras ready at all times. What I mean by that is right now, if you have a digital camera, put it on an action motorsport setting. It will help out when the bumping is out here. Also the fact that, yeah, I can't stop for every single picture out here. But we got our ground clearance now, so let's check in with the Airborne Warden. Here we go. Airborne Warden, this is Symbol 1. Are you up there? Over.
Symbol 1, this is Wilson Mutua. Over.
Well, John Blair Wilson, Symbol 1 is now entering the reserve at the Military Forest. Over.
Keep your eyes open and drive carefully. You should see lots of animals.
Roger that, Wilson. To your left side, you'll see the bongo. Now, the bongo is known as the ghost of the forest. Very shy and timid. Their horns slide backwards to help move amongst the brush. Now, look over to your right side there. Way out there, there's like a zebra-looking animal. See its backside? That animal's called the okapi. Even though it looks related to a zebra, real relative to the giraffe. Discovered in 1901 by the Western world. Now, these tan animals here to your right side, these are the greater kudu, the second largest antelope in Africa. Now, these are female kudus, but it's the males that get up to 750 pounds. Directly in front of us in the road, here's a yellow-billed stork, carnivorous bird. They eat fish, frogs, snakes, and other small birds. Yeah, keep walking, bird. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
But take a look way out to the far left. Look way out there. There's a black rhinoceros. Now, the black rhinos can charge speeds of this another one, 35 miles an hour. They have a hide of 1 inch thick. I've been looking at these animals. They really look indestructible. Looks like nothing can hurt them, but sadly, something can hurt these rhinos, and that is poaching. These poachers go after their horns, and there's sadly only 4,200 of the black rhinos remaining in the world today because of poaching.
Cool.
I see what other animals you can find out here. I mean, these animals, especially here in the forest, from what you've seen, have such great camouflage. They can literally hide right in the trees and bushes next to you, and you'd have no idea they're even out here. Keep your eyes open. There's some storks way out to the left side over there. Those are saddle-billed storks, tallest storks in Africa, standing at 5 feet tall, wingspan 8 to 9 feet. They're kind of hide back there, though. But we are making our way out of the forest and into the Safi River, where if we're lucky, we'll find hippos. Nile hippopotamus. What do you say? You want to go see some hippos? Yeah! All right, here we go then. Hang on back there. Let's go see some Nile hippopotamus. Now, the hippos spend most of their time down underneath the water so they don't overheat. They overheat very quickly because they're such large animals. A male hippo can be very large. A male hippo gets up to 5,000 pounds. Look at that.
Look up there, Ty. See him right there.
Definitely don't bump me.
Hanging on in the water.
Some more hippos to the left side we're going to see here in just a moment. Now, if you take a look at the center island here, see all those large white birds. Those are pink-back pelicans. Pelicans work together as a group of herd fish in the shallow corners river. That's what they teamwork. There's some white-faced whistling ducks on the far left side of the island, too. The only ducks that whistle instead of quack. And then look down there in the water. Look at those hippos sleeping. I'm going to stop here so you get a picture of the hippos right there.
Look at him in there. Hippos, Tommy, look to your left. They're all taking a nap, though. See him?
Yeah.
It's really at nighttime, though, when they travel up onto the banks, it's a little cooler out. They can travel up to 2 miles they want to eat food, and they'll eat about 100 to 150 pounds of grass every night. All right, we'll keep going up this way here, and if I remember correctly, there's an old bridge going up. Now, as you cross this bridge, please stay seated because it is very dangerous. Not the bridge that's dangerous, but what's underneath it. With a lot of smiling, happy teeth. Crocodiles. These are the Nile crocodiles. They get up to 18 to 20 feet in length. We've seen them with their mouths open, not showing any sign of aggression. Just trying to lose some of the hunger. They have to regulate their body temperature. These animals have a jaw power of 1,200 psi. Yeah, that means they can crush the bones of their prey. Pretty creepy. Let's get off this bridge. Hang on back there. Let's get out of here.
Symbol 1, come in.
This is Symbol 1. Go ahead, Wilson. Over.
Just wanted to let you know that my ground patrol has seen a lot of elephant activity near the red clay pit.
Red clay pits, all right.
You definitely want to check out that area.
Roger that, Wilson. We'll head there in a little bit. Look at this weird-looking tree on the right side coming up here. Look at this. It's called the ancient baobab tree, set on the reserve now for 1,000 years. Now, when you look at it, it looks like roots are sticking up out of the ground, right? Those are branches, and it gets leaves only 3 months out of the year. But this is one of my favorite areas of the reserve out here, the Serengeti grassland system. It stretches for hundreds of miles across East Africa, super highway for millions of migrating animals. Now, of course, some of the more famous animals that are here, elephants, lions, and my favorite, giraffes. It's all part of the wild Africa we're striving to save here in Harambe. On the right side, you'll see these little animals here called Thompson gazelles. They look like babies, but are full grown at 60 pounds, as big as they get. And then my favorite animal, just kind of walk back in the trees over there to the right. See the giraffe way out there? Yeah. It's a reticulated giraffe. Another eland. That's an eland, Patterson's eland out there, the large tan animal. I'll see if we can keep on going, or maybe somewhere else we'll find some giraffes. There's another one way out there. Let's go to that one. They really have to keep your eyes open all over the place out here because a lot of animals like to hide back in these tall, grassy areas. They hide back there, of course, so they escape from predators. But I guess on the other hand, though, a lot of predators like to hide back there, too, to keep a lookout for their prey. So keep a lookout for any cheetahs or lions could be hiding out here because they are out here. They're hungry. Now, these large cones of earth you're going to see sticking up out of the ground here. There's some coming up this way here. There's some more going to be coming up there. There's a really big one coming up. These are termite mounds. These termite mounds are made of dirt and termite saliva. They bake in the hot sun. They turn hard as concrete, and when they're like that, I've seen elephants use them as a scratching post. Now, they'll wear them down like the one out to the right there, and then I've also seen little antelope gazelles jump on top of it when they're like that, usually as a lookout point for lions.
I can see more.
Now, let's see some other antelope and things coming up here in just a little bit. See that giraffe again. Check these brown animals out. These here are the sable antelope. These are our official animals here at Harambe. Their horns get up to 50 to 60 inches in length. We find with them the darkest colored one usually is the most dominant one of their herd. See the giraffe again out to the right? It's just down that road there.
Oh, yeah.
Now, giraffes in general only need is about 30 minutes a day to sleep, while they're eating about 14 to 16 hours a day. It's a long time. Some more sable antelope back in the trees and bushes there. A couple young sable antelope too. But another animal that's going to be pretty close to us is going to be on our left here in just a moment. They are the white-bearded wildebeest. 1.5 million of the wildebeest migrate across the grasslands of Africa every single year. Check it out. They're also called new for the sound they make.
Tommy, over here.
See them in there?
See that one clicking out?
Yes, I got him.
Now in Afrikaans, wildebeest means wild cattle.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Hey, there's some more giraffes up here. Look at them. Looks like 3 more giraffes coming up.
Here they come.
They're going to be right in the trees. You move to the right when they come around.
Now the smaller giraffe that's out there, that's a different species of giraffe from the other one. And the taller one there, that's called a Maasai giraffe. They're a little smaller and a little darker coloration. They also have a different pattern if you look very carefully. See how around their spots there, they have a little more jagged, almost like a leafy type pattern to them. Or if you're looking at the reticulated giraffe, it's more of a smoothed out type pattern, almost like a net-like pattern.
Try the big one in the trees.
I can see.
The big one down in the trees.
Oh, here, baby.
There's actually 2 Maasai giraffes. There's another one behind there, reticulated there. See this grayish animal laying out there by itself too? It's called a water buck. It gets its name because it lives near water, but when it goes into the water, it produces an oil over its skin where it waterproofs itself. And I do believe we're not going to be going anywhere. We're just going to sit right here because in front of the truck ahead of us there, you'll see it's like a huge pair of horns just sticking up out of the grass there. Oh, yeah. Oh, got it away. Okay. All right. We'll see if we can get by it, too. I think it's pretty close. Road. The Ankole cattle, or another name for them is Watusi cattle, named after the Watusi tribe that found and domesticated them. Their horns get up to 6 feet in length and 20 inches in circumference at the base.
Another one. There's another one. There he is. Oh, here he comes. Right next to
He doesn't have a stop sign.
Boo. Boo.
Oh, I got you.
Go ahead.
Pretty cool.
Anyway. He says, hey, get out of my way.
He's saying move. All right, let's keep on going up this way. Let's head up this way, right? Because if I remember correctly, Wilson was talking about there's a lot of elephant activity going on up here, and there he is again.
This is Winston. What is your location? Over.
Looks like Monkey Point in Elephant Country. What's happening, Wilson?
Keep your eyes open for me. We picked up a baby elephant that was wandering off on its own.
Oh, that's not good.
We can't find the mother. I'm afraid poachers may be in the
That's not good at all. Roger that, Wilson. We'll keep a lookout for you. You heard it, folks. Keep your eyes open out here because it sounds like there could be poachers out this way trying to go after some of these elephants out here. It's not good at all. Now, this elephant coming up to our right is one of the large male elephants, maybe 12 or 13,000 pounds, just because they're eating so much food today. All right, you know what? We're going to see more elephants. Take a look on the left. That's extremely rare to see a monkey. See the monkey right there? Oh, right here. It's a mandrill. That is extremely rare to see. Now, the dominant male mandrill can get to about 100 pounds. It can be very large. There's not a monkey back there. Wow. That's really cool. Yeah, they're very rare to get a picture of, so hopefully they got the pictures of them. But on the right side there, again, they get a good view of that male elephant there. And while we're out here in Elephant Country, we get good radio reception. So let me turn this on for you, get something to listen to here. And we're going to take that road way out to the right over there. It goes into the rocks. That's where we're going next. So let's find some music for you to listen to. Oh, that sounded good back here. Let me go to that one. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is a great song. It's been like #1 now for 13 years. Let's keep going. Let's take this next right here. Go across this bridge coming up here. Here we go. Whoa. That would have been bad. It was close. All right, well, it's a bit of a problem. I guess we're now stuck going straight, and the problem with that is I've really never went this way before. But hey, Akuta Matata, right? No worries, I'm sure we'll be just fine. Oh no, look at this bridge. Look at the rust on that thing. All right, let me turn this music off. We'll go poly-poly over this bridge in Swahili. That means very slow. What I want everyone to do, though, as a safety precaution, because you know, safety first down here is always important. Go ahead and just cross your fingers for me. Yep, cross your fingers, hang on, and hopefully get across it, no problems. Here we go.
We're going to make it?
It's a little creaky, but it seems to be holding up. Now, once we're on the other side of this bridge, we should see some more of the elephants. We'll see some of the baby elephants down here as well. Just hang on back there, because I'm going to get across this very quickly. And go. Whew. All right. Glad we made it across that thing. These bridges out here sometimes make you real nervous. All right, well, we made it to the red clay bits, and it looks like there's definitely been some elephants out here. Take a look at the walls. See, the elephants actually come by, they dig that red clay out. You know what they do after that, right? They eat it. Ew, it sounds gross, but they have to eat that red clay. They get a lot of the beneficial minerals for life. They have no choice. We'll continue this way here. We'll make our way over toward Elephant Country. Let's keep on going. Hopefully we'll see some more elephants out here somewhere. Maybe even some baby ones. Now, you know those babies actually stay with their moms for 13 to 15 years of their lives. It's a long time. We're doing that to learn how to find food, learn how to find water, learn how to socialize other elephants. So the more they learn from the elephants, the more they learn about their family structure. All right, well, I don't see any elephants out here, so I guess we'll keep on going. But take a look up here on our left side, and you'll see these flamingos. Now, these here are the greater flamingo. They are the lighter pink color of the flamingo family. They get their coloration, believe it or not, from eating shrimp. Yeah, that's right. I said shrimp. They eat that shrimp, they get the keratin out of it, and that's what turns them that pink color.
Wow.
But we're about to enter an area up here with a lot of rocks, so hopefully we're going to find my #2 favorite animal. They're quite large. They are 5,000 pounds. They're known as the white rhinos. We can find the white rhinos out here somewhere. There's 1, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Should have followed this one. All right, so these white rhinos have a great success story. Once hunted nearly to the brink of extinction because of their horn. Thanks to a lot of anti-poaching laws, conservation efforts, we brought the numbers up to a sustainable level, which is great. Oh, don't eat. Don't stop and eat. Oh, man. Well, I think we're going to be sitting here for a little bit.
reserve board. Safari 35. Hey, I'm just past East West Casbar, and then I stop. We're gonna get right in front of our truck. Breakfast. Ready? Look at this way, Tommy.
Look out here, Tommy. They're rolling in the dirt. Look. I know.
Those are white running down. I don't know, it looks pretty hungry. Wow. Good me, bud.
Whoa. There's water in the bushes. Keep going, buddy. Now, if you look at the white rhinos, obviously they're not really white at all. They actually get their name as a misinterpretation of the Afrikaans word "vite," means wide, for your wide square mouth.
Get it back in a hurry, so.
And I'm trying to, I don't want to get, all right, I'm going. Go, get by.
Thank you. Here's an each.
All right, we're good to go. It's a lot of white rhinos, though. All right, let's keep on going.
I see you at the junction. I suggest you go west.
West?
It will be wrong.
We usually head east. All right, Roger, Wilson. We'll head west then. Let's head west up here, and we'll see what Wilson sees. Hopefully it's something good. You never know, though, so just make sure you have your cameras ready. I don't see anything yet up here. But, you know, I think I know where we're actually heading. We're going right by the Copies Rock Formation up here. Now, up here at the Copies Rock Formation, if we get real lucky, we might find some lions up here, but he's
Sleeping up on the top.
Yeah, he's sleeping. He didn't do much. See him out there. He's pretty lazy. They rest for 18 to 20 hours of the day.
There is, look, he's sleeping right there.
Now, the lioness tends to do most hunting, but these are the only animals live in hunting groups called prides. He's just right on that flat rock right there, just sleeping.
See his head? Can you see his head on top?
He's right up
Not
there.
doing, not doing much.
All right.
All right, let's see what else we got up here. A couple of white animals up there called some addax or adax. We'll come around and we'll get a little closer to those animals in just a moment. We'll just circle around the other side here. See if there's anything else around. I see some scimitar horned oryx coming up here in just a moment. They're up on this ledge. Straight ahead.
He's sleeping right on that rock. On a nice little shady rock.
There he is. Scimitar horned oryx here.
Oh, look right here. See him, Tommy? What's up?
Hanging off.
Oh, check it out. Warthogs. Africa's largest burrowing mammal dig these holes here with their tough snouts to avoid predators, and an ostrich. We'll stop for the warthogs first, though. Check it out.
A warthog. Is it Pumbaa? Yeah.
Pumbaa.
Right.
Up to your left.
Good one, China, guys. One of the largest flightless birds will run at speeds of 40 miles an hour here is the ostrich. Look at that ostrich, too.
Tommy, right here.
Pretty cool. See the eggs on the other side? Some ostrich eggs there? And some of them is the bontabak. But I'm going to stop for these white animals here to your right side. These are called addax or adax. They're a desert-dwelling animal, which means they have a cool feature. They can go almost their entire life without drinking a single drop of water, but take a picture of them. And why do I say that? Because sadly, there's only 500 of them remaining in the world. That's it, only 500 left because of poaching. And we're very lucky here to have 1% of their population here around here. Very lucky. We're going to head up over the hillside now because I know there's a lot more animals to see up here. A lot friendlier, too. We get real close to the truck and everything. So let's keep going and see what we can find.
Timberman, there are poachers in the area.
Whoa, what?
Can you help us cut them off?
Poachers? That's not good at all. What do you say, folks? You want to help Wilson stop some poachers? Yeah! All right, let's go get them and keep your eyes open because as long as they're not outside the reserve, I think it should be just fine. We'll head up this way over the hillside here. Hopefully we can cut them off by this way. And that's not good. Uh-oh, looks like the poachers busted through the gates here. They're outside the reserve, but you know what? That's where we're going to. So hang on to the kids for me. Please stay seated. It's about to get very bumpy back there. Hang on. Let's go get some poachers. Here we go.
The poachers are heading east. Keep going and just drive them back.
Roger that, Wilson. Oh, great. We're going right to the geyser field. All right, hang on back there. Oh, there's more of them up here. That's not good. All right, well, we're going to have to get through. Wait, you see it up there? Look way up there. It looks like the poachers' camp. Symbol 1 to Wilson. I think we just found their camp here, but it looks deserted. Over.
Oh, not to worry. You drop them right into my...
All right, then. Hang on, everyone. Hang on back there. We're heading towards Wilson Patrol right now. Here we go.
friends, but they will get lost. Relocated to other elephants. Thanks to you, they are now for sale.
All right.
Everyone.
Asante Sana Wilson, glad we could help. Over.
I have to go now. We have to get this baby elephant back to its mother.
That sounds great. Simple one, over and out. Well, Asante San, everybody, thank you very much for helping stop the poachers and save the mama and little elephant. Well, you see, though, because of the poachers that were here, I do have some bad news for you. You see, because of these poachers, yep, I'm going to have to cut your 2-week safari just a little bit short. Sorry about that. I'll drop you back here, though, at the closest warden's post where it's not too far of a walk to Pangani Exploration Trail. Go see some animals you haven't seen on safari here today. Definitely go check it out. But here in Harambe, we don't say goodbye. Instead, we say Kwaherini, and that is go well in Swahili. So Kwaherini, everyone. Have a great rest of the day here in Africa. And come on back soon, anytime. Jumbo.